Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How's life in your world? I hope everything is good for you. I hope everything is wonderful and pleasant and remarkable. I've had a few people asking questions recently about feelings and depression and all that sort of stuff, and I've kind of wanted to talk about it, but I also, I just, at this point, 840 some episodes into this thing, I feel like I've beaten a dead horse over that. But at the same time, I know that I get people who watch these videos who are new to the channel regularly, and then they watch for a couple weeks and then go away. And so I like to often cover topics more than once, and I think I have quite a few times. In the beginning, in the very beginning of this thing, I had this list, and it was topics, and I was just kind of checking shows off as I did them, because I had planned on having this be more of a curated discussion, more of a topical, poignant, constructive show. And so I wanted to hit all of these topics as a catalog. And over time, people kept asking me more about me and wanting to know how I was doing. And it turned into more or less just this, diary. And I'll let you know that I'm pretty good. I'm pretty okay. I'm in a much better place mentally than I have been in very, very, very long time. But I think the thing that weighs on me the most is I miss my kids. I miss them a lot. And when I see them, we got to spend all day Sunday together and shopping and being goofy together and having fun, and that was good. And I think it was good because we were doing something. And the last few times they've been here, there's been nothing to do, as a group, and it's been frustrating for all of us, and there's been this attention-seeking behavior from them that really drives me crazy, and then I get upset, and that bothers me because I shouldn't be upset. I get to spend time with my kids, and I don't get that very often. But I get to spend time with them on Sunday, and it was awesome. And just having them around. I didn't tell you guys this last week, but I think it was Friday I took Keely to softball practice. I'm pretty sure it was Friday. And I picked her up, or maybe it was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. I picked her up, and I brought her here 2 or 3 hours before practice started. Practice was right over there. She just walked over. And we were just kind of chilled on the couch together. And I maybe was playing a video game. She was watching videos. And she just looked at me and was like, "Dad, I really like spending time with you, even when it's just sitting on the couch together." And it kind of made my heart melt. Because we had that discussion about me not knowing how to play. It really made me melt. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. For most of their lives, they lived here. Or they lived in our old house. And I had them in my life. Even though I wasn't good at being a daddy, I had their presence, I had their smiles, I had their hugs, I had their smells, and I could ask them about their day. And even if we only interacted, 10 minutes out of the day, that was 10 minutes more than I get now. And I try to text them constantly, every day, and let them know that I'm thinking about them and being here for them. But that's the hardest part right now. Everything else, I'm okay. Finances are tough. I live a little bit. I don't live above my means, but I live right at it. There is not a lot of room for extras. There's not, I don't have the best internet. I don't have all the cable channels. I don't have, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't eat out very often. I don't have a lot of extra. I don't have any extra, truthfully. So finances are always of concern, but I'm paying the bills and they're getting paid on time, and I'm not behind, and I'm paying a lot of old debt that that accrued during the time that we were together, and I don't have any new debt, so that's a good thing. I don't have that weighing on me. but emotionally and physically, I'm doing better than I have in a very long time. So I appreciate people asking me. I appreciate those who want to know, because for a long time there, that's all you had from me, was just me telling you about how I was feeling emotionally. And I've been good, and I think that's why I haven't talked about it as much. I mean, there was a couple of weeks ago, I had a really bad week, and we talked about that. And I'll continue to do stuff like that. But when I'm doing good, I'm just doing good. Life's pretty good. Life has been okay to me. I don't have a lot of terrible news to report. I feel like for a lot of years I had a lot of terrible news to report. I don't have that anymore. I think that's a good thing. So I appreciate you asking. I appreciate you being wonderful friends to me. I know that I'm not always the best person at reaching out and interacting with others. So when people reach out to me and ask me how I'm doing, it makes me feel super wonderful. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your likes and comments. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for coming back and making me a part of your day. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from BusinessInsider.com. Do monkeys eat bananas? Wild monkeys do eat bananas, but the bananas that monkeys are fed in zoos are cultivated for humans to have more sugar. These bananas are just too sweet for primates. A head of conservation and advocacy at the Planington Zoo, Dr. Amy Plowman, says that giving the bananas to monkeys is like feeding them cake or chocolate.